Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Louise. Welcome, Louise.
Hi there.
Thank you for coming on to the show. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from the state of Ohio.
Thank you for calling in today. This is what I received for you, Louise, is I got like a quick snapshot of a male, kind of baldish, coming in, grinning ear to ear. And I get a sense that it is a father figure. On your right side is paternal side.
Yes, it's my father. He was bald. Kind of bald.
Yeah, kind of. That's why I was baldy. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah, grinning ear to ear, though. Like, here I am. He wants to reference ashes. And I feel like there's an idea of distribution if they haven't already been distributed among various people. Does this make sense?
Yeah, he was cremated.
And was there a distribution of some of those ashes, or the discussion, or your thoughts of going in this direction, or was it already done?
There was a discussion about it, definitely. We ended up agreeing. We all agreed to give it to Ashley, his granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted them. The oldest granddaughter. She wanted them. They're on her mantle at her house, yes. So she got them.
Okay.
So there was a discussion, absolutely.
He's got a sister, too.
Yes.
Okay, and was she wanting something connected to him as well? And I'm assuming it had to do with the ashes because he's making reference to that. Does this make sense?
She may have. They would have wanted anything from my dad. Yes, I talked to her when my dad passed away. She was so nice. I hadn't talked to her in a few years. You know what I'm saying? She was wonderful. The oldest daughter. Yeah.
She's heartbroken over this. And so I guess he's conveying that this, little piece of him might he was just hoping maybe a little piece of something that she could have in order to help her find some closure, because she's talking to him all the time and she's having a hard time.
She helped him so much during the last months of his life. I mean, she called him every day because she's a nurse, but yes, I can see why. Yeah.
You might want to follow up with her, but I know you've already given her trinkets and things already to some degree, but there was something about this he's making reference to. And he's got more than one girl there. I feel like, it's a whole lot of girls. I don't know if these are nieces or grandchildren.
Funny.
Okay, but he's talking about all of his girls. Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. He had 2 sisters, he had all daughters, and he had 2 granddaughters.
Oh,
so
my.
yes,
all these girls. He says it's just like he wants...
I have to laugh.
He wants to give so much to them, but his resources were limited. But I understand one of them, he's contributed to their schooling, or more than one. Does this make sense?
Yeah, the 2 little nieces, he gave them yes.
Yes, and they're
selfless.
They're going to be so grateful in the long run, because I think one of them, if they haven't already gone on to a new school or made a transfer to a new school or getting ready to step into a new school. Does this make sense?
Yeah, she could get her master's. Absolutely.
Oh, yes. He's there with her every step of the way. Will you convey that to her? He's just so proud. It's like a proud papa with his buttons busting. And he just sends all of his love. Oh, and he wants to go back to the sister. I don't know if it's the same sister or one of the sisters having heart issues. And I don't know if one of them or both of them is alone. Does this make sense?
You could be right. One of them, her husband's very, very sick, but both of them are in their late 80s. So, yes, they do have heart conditions.
Okay. They both have heart conditions. Oh, my gosh.
They both have their husbands.
Yeah, but the heart issue is, I'm just feeling a strong pull guarding this, and he's
wonder if it's
just
my mom. She's alone. Sorry.
She's alone.
She's got heart problems, yeah.
But you know what? She's been alone for a long time because they were divorced. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the reconnection there might help matters. So, Louise, if you aren't already, to make those connections before it's too late.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. Well, I hope that sinks in. Thank you for sharing your time with me, Louise.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
And
bye, Dad.
He hears you always. If you would like to be a special guest caller like Louise, sign up at radiomediumlorelei.com. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our show. We're on your favorite podcast forum, and they are free.